Have you ever thought, why don't they release games for consoles like this or this? Why they're left gathering dust while modern consoles suck up all the attention like greedy vacuums? Probably not. Still, if you have, October actually saw a surprising number of physical re-releases on old systems. First came the news that a number of Atari 2600 and 7800 reproduction carts are available to buy thanks to the website AtariAge. The 2600 games are Tetris Clone Charity, Epic Adventure, an upgraded version of the original adventure, and Pac-Man 4K. This version is actually good compared to this version. Please don't show me any more of that. For the 7800, the games included Arkanoid-like Crazy Bricks, Shooter Meteor Shower, a remake of Mooncrester, arcade shoot-'em-up Rip-Off, and finally, Konami shmup Scramble. You can buy all of them, although that'll set you back a fair bit, using the relevant link in this video's description. Next, the ColecoVision is to receive a boost in the form of the Super Game Module expansion. Opcode Games are the manufacturers and have several releases planned for the add-on, including an upgraded new version of Donkey Kong, which you can see here. The original ColecoVision version was impressive, so this one is a little close to the NES port, with the addition of the Pie Factory stage, naturally. A release date and price are yet to be confirmed, but you can pre-order a helping of Super Game Module steroids for your ColecoVision by using the link below. Finally, Revival Studios brought Flying Game Cavity to the Philips Videopac, or the Magnavox Odyssey 2 for all you non-Europeans out there, but only 100 copies have been made. A link to where you can get one of these copies is below. Aside from these add-ons for ancient systems, October was dominated by releases and reimaginings on iOS devices. Toy Car Racer Revolt was the first of these. It may be titled Revolt Classic, but the game isn't that great, it's merely okay. Probably not worth the £3.99 asking price then, and this is one best left on the racing game scrap heap. Zaxxon Escape was the next major retro release on iOS in October. The original Zaxxon...
Wax on?
No, Zaxxon, in arcades, was a smart-looking isometric shooter, whereas this reinvention turns the game into a bland, endless runner of sorts. Stick with the original. The third and arguably best retro-tinged release on iOS in October was Carmageddon, a basic car combat game. It's aged better than you might expect and costs just £1.49 to download. Fourth was a remake of Spectrum and Commodore classic Daley Thompson's Decathlon. I say classic in speech marks as the original was very basic by today's standards, and playing it today is similar to the feeling you get when watching this clip. Finally, an iOS and Android version of Grand Theft Auto Vice City has also been announced to celebrate the game's 10th anniversary. No release date yet though. Let's hope the soundtrack, namely Four Little Diamonds by ELO, is still present though. The 3DS and Wii arguably outshone iOS devices in October for quality though, with a stampede of ports across both systems. It does just seem to be Neo Geo titles that's keeping the Wii's Virtual Console alive though, with Real Bout Fatal Fury 2, The Newcomers, and World Heroes Perfect being the two ports in October. They're both above average fighters, as you'd probably expect. They both cost 900 points. One of the best Nintendo retro releases in October is undoubtedly Game Boy title Mole Mania though, a simple yet curiously addictive puzzler. Shigeru Miyamoto himself had a hand in the game's creation. £2.69 well spent, if only for the great music. Two NES titles made their way onto the 3DS's eShop as well, with the tough but rewarding Mega Man and enjoyable enough Mighty Bomb Jack. The former cost £4.49, with the latter setting you back £3.59. I'd give lame Laserdisc Light Gunner Mad Dog McCree a miss though. I'll let Clint Eastwood summarise my thoughts on the people who decided this port was a good idea.
Idiots.
Well said. Finally, a story of conquering great hardship and incredible odds, and ultimately attaining victory. Actually, scratch that. Someone just remembered they had a copy of incredibly rare Atari 2600 game Air Raid in their attic, and got a family member to film them searching for it. Video gold.
Oh my god!
There it is!
We found it!
The game is currently up for auction with the current bid at around $18,000. That's all for this time then, but please do join me for next month's Retro Game Review, where I'll be summarising all that's new in the world of the old.
Hold me if I'm dying, and vice versa, okay?